the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
First down here, thrown 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Defense is coming after him. Now the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
A sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Inside the 45. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup, this guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
The Bulls with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Pass caught. Second down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. It's a shotgun run call. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Receiver in motion now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period here. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
USF offense is back out there now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, South Florida.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. With the catch, it's Fuller. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Breaking tackles.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch, and they've got him.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
The longer this drive goes, the more, and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is good.
And it's a bunch formation. It's a draw play. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that 1st down.
Bites off a defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. Keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Wrap down the middle. It's Riggs. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. It's a run. Running back's got him. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rice. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. It's a draw to the back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Rice offense is out there again. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Breaks free. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
One man to the backfield and he'll get the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Give it to the back again. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And that catch is hauled in. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Putting together a nice drive now to be first down close to midfield. They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Handoff to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
We get to the end of the third. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. And he's able to do that right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's 4. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Tie ball game, late. They're going for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
The back's got it.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Rice! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. Lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
We talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Second down, they're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Big catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Now the try for 2. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Cut quickly. You make it into the end zone. The 2-point try pays off. They're now up by 1 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he goes down. But the takeaway was a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You